With Measure Maestro, we have created a new measuring method, but we have not created a new measuring concept. The concept of using templates has been around for hundreds of years, which I have just done here. I have created a template that is a mechanical function that you have a physical stop at that end and you have a physical stop at this end. So it is entirely accurate. There's no interpretation of numbers or lines. Transferring that dimension that we just captured, we captured it with the black measuring surface designated by the black thumb screw. Make that flush with the end. And now if you were to cut this board and you wanted it to fit exactly inside that dimension, you would just take this line. To take an outside dimension, we will use the white measuring surfaces. Because we use the white surfaces, we merely pull the white surface to the edge of the board, come down to the white surface on the block. Now we're on the inside of the block here, and that is the dimension. So if you were cutting this board to fit the outside, you would just barely leave this line. When working in tighter places, like capturing the dimension between here and here, you might think a little bit about which measuring surface you want to use, the black or the white. In this circumstance, because it is such a short distance, I prefer to use what would be in this case the white, and you would make that flush with the door frame, stopping at your furthest point or your closest point. Now the reason that I prefer the white on these shorter distances is you can see the white here allows us to use the white edge at the edge of our work surface and just scribe the dimension there. If you were to use the black surface for this particular application, you would make the black surface flush with the door frame. Now the issue is when you transfer, because now the black surface has to be flush with the edge, and as you can see, the paint stir stick is a little above the surface, which means you have to adjust the angle of the pencil to get the exact measurement that you're looking for. We've established that with Measure Maestro you can use a variety of materials, wooden, plastic, metal, especially within the feature of capturing a size or a position. The integrity or the straightness of the piece or lack thereof really is not a big issue. However, when using the leveling feature of Measure Maestro, we strongly recommend that you use a very square, straight, machined edge like this. And what we have is a perfectly level position for fasteners to be inserted to hang shelves or wall hangings or whatever.